Mm. Oh, highlight. Mm. Okay.
Hello? Yes? Yes. Hi, good evening, brother and sister. Can you hear me?
Yes, Brother Lim. Can you hear us?
Okay, so we shall start. Today, Sister Adana is not available, so I will repeat. Today, I will representative to do the MC today. So I would like to start. So good evening, Bante, and all Kayana Mita Sukioto. I am Brother Lim, and welcome to PRV Friday Sutta discussion. Bante Dr. Kanko Dawira Chantima. So tonight class is the day 185 of the Sutta discussion class, the second class of the Veļudvāreyya Sutta. The topic threefold purification of the first precept, Sīla, not curing, protecting life. Veļudvāreyya Sutta is the 18th sutta that has been chosen by the Pandit Chantima for this sutta discussion series. Tonight's class is sponsored by the Ti-Ratana Vihara Amabhadana. For those who have missed out the previous classes, please check on the Ti-Ratana Vihara YouTube channel. We have uploaded the previous classes there. We are always welcoming newcomer. Please share around about this class with our other family and friends. So whoever that wish to join the class through Zoom, where we can engage directly with Bante, can contact us on the Ti-Ratana Amabhadana Facebook messages or WhatsApp. Our speaker, Bante Dr. Chantima, was a professor of Buddhist philosophy in the Department of the Philosophy of Ateneo di Manila University, Philippines. His recent peer-reviewed article, Socrates and Early Buddhist Medical Ethics, Foundation of Moral Reasoning in the Care of the Body and Mind, 2025, was published in the Buddhi, a Journal of Ideas and Culture of Ateneo di Manila University. He also presented his later research at the annual meeting of the American Academy of Religion in Boston, USA, in the paper titled Custodian Without Ordination, the Ganesha Tradition and the Monastic Succession in 17th Century Sri Lanka. You can check on Patisota with the link www.patisota.blogspot.com, or can follow Bante from Patisota Facebook account. Without further ado, we welcome Bante and us as always. Thank you very much for the wonderful guidance and teaching. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Lim, for the emceeing today to replace Aliana. So let us start our sutta study by paying respect to the Buddha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay, so good evening, Dhamma friends, in our Friday TR Sutta study. Today is day 185, as Brother Lee mentioned. And today we are going to discuss about the first important teaching about how to apply oneself. Now it's called Attupanayika Dhammapariyaya. That means the Buddha asks us how to practice our precepts. In order for us to practice our precepts, we need three things to do for individual certain precepts. So let us now take a look at the text. But before that, may I ask you whether you are a newcomer to our Sutta study? Are there any newcomers today who are joining for the first time? Anyone? If you are a newcomer, please raise your virtual hand. Okay. Can you introduce yourself? Where are you joining from? How you learn this class? Get to know this class. Your name?
My name is Doris Ng.
Okay.
Actually, I'm one of the BGF's member. I heard I had wanted to join your class, but do not know how. So blessed that I've met Jenny Ma, and she actually asked the friend to add me into the groups. That's how I can join the class. I'm very happy. Yes.
Did you say BGF?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah. Happy to welcome you to the class. And anybody else? How about Peksim? Okay.
Yeah, my name is Peksim. I got to know this class from my friend Jong Ki, and that's how I joined the class.
You are joining from where?
From a friend who is actually in this class.
Yeah, you are joining from KL?
No, I'm joining from Shah Alam.
Shah Alam. Okay. All right. Yeah, welcome. And anybody else who joined today for the first time? Okay, so we have two Doris now, our regular one and Sister Doris. All right, good. A long time ago, I used to address the names, but now so many people here, it's difficult to recognize sometimes all these names. But anyway, I know that you are joining, and most of you are very regular students for many years. I think almost 4 years plus. It's going to be 5th year next year. It's a very long time. I think doing a Sutta class fully online for 4 years plus is a very, very challenging thing in many places. But we do that. So thanks to Ti-Ratana Vihara for hosting. And I was able to make my time actually. When I relocate anywhere, I happen to do it because it's good. Sometimes we start classes many places, and then halfway class also will be finished, right? So it's good to continue. Just like how I continue, you also have to continue your practice because you learn, right? Every Friday, come here, you learn. Not that you learn from here and then pass it out from the other. You have to apply to your life. That is the way how we are going to benefit. And then, I think there is, how about Sister Janet? Are you also new today?
Hi,
Sister
yeah, evening. I'm Janet here. Actually, I'm joined the BGF before. I attended your Sutta classes.
BGF one, okay.
Yeah, BGF. And I met my gym mate, Miss Hema. She tell me about this class. So she forwarded the link to me.
Hema means our regular
Yeah,
classmate,
Miss
right?
Hema.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks to her. Thank you. I'm able to join your class again.
Great.
Thank
You
you.
find me anywhere. So
Yeah,
it's good.
thank you.
Good. Wherever I am, you're gonna find because you can learn, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good. Anybody else? In case I miss, I think others look like they are regular students. Okay. Because today we are going to start our first section of the Sutta. Let's go into the Sutta now. In the meantime, I ask everyone, please mute your microphones unless you want to talk something, okay, by raising virtual hand. Okay, Veḷudvāreyya Sutta, we left up somewhere here. Katamocha gahapatayo attūpanāyiko dhammapariyāyo. Right? What is the attūpana? Atta means oneself. Upanayika means applying or maybe using oneself as a simile to practice. Right? So in other religions, you understand this as golden rule, but this is much more, expansive than that. So because of today's particular lesson, I'm going to pick the notes. So then there we can learn this better. Okay, I think everybody can see my screen, right? Okay. Threefold purification of the precepts, Sīla. That means your precepts must be purified in 3 ways, right? Threefold. What are those 3 things? You can see first, second, third here. And then not killing, that means protecting life, Veḷudvāreyya Sutta. You can see the 3 things that you have to do to purify your Sīla. Now, normally, let me ask a question from you. Normally, when you understand Sīla, you think it's only a practice. You just do what the Sīla is asking you to do, right? Say, for instance, not killing, you think not killing is enough, right? Not stealing is enough. But in this sutta, Buddha teaches us it is not so. It is something that you have to do by doing another 2 things. What are those 2 things? Not, let's say, I take the precept of not killing sentient beings and I practice it. I try not to kill. And then, so then do I fully practice this first precept? This precept of not killing other beings? No. I have to do another 2 things. I don't kill, and then I also have to do 2 things to fulfill the first precept, another precept too. Take a look here. In short, I personally abstain from killing, then I have to encourage others to abstain from killing. That means just not killing by myself is not enough, right? I also have to encourage others, motivate others not to kill. Now think about Sangha members are doing that, right? Through their Dhamma talks, they practice and they say, ask people not to do it, just like them. Then you also have a role in your Sīla practice. Third one, not even you don't kill, not even you abstain, encourage others also not to do killing, but also you have to praise and promote the value of non-killing. Promotion. Huh? Normally we promote a lot of bad things in our daily life. Huh? We promote hatred sometimes. We promote some people. Huh? Some people promote hate speech. They promote gossip. They promote a lot of things, right? That they are not supposed to do, but they promote. As the Buddha's followers, are we promoting what the Buddha asked us to promote? We have to do it too. So these are the 3 things that we have to do with regard to the first precept. So let us see how the Buddha teaches these 3. Okay, let's read together. Okay, just to read with the Pali text. Let me do this. Think this is better, right? Much better, I think, but this is going here. Okay. Idha gahapatayo Arya Savako iti patisanchikkati. Then, okay. Aham kosmi jīvitukāmo, amaritukāmo, sukakāmo, dukkhapatikkhulu. Yoko mang jīvitukāmang, amaritukāmang, sukakāmang, dukkhapatikkulang jīvitā vōropeyya na metang assa piyang manapang. Ahanceva ko panaparang jīvitukāmang, amaritukāmang, sukakāmang, dukkhapatikkulang. Jīvitā vōropeyya parassa pitang assa appiyang amanapang. Yoko myāyang dhammo appiyo amanapo parassa peso dhammo appiyo amanapo. Yoko myāyang dhammo appiyo amanapo katahang parang tena sangyo jeyanti. So iti patisankhaya attanacha panatipata pativirato hote. This is the place where Buddha mentions those three. Parancha panatipata veramaniya samadapet. Panatipata veramaniya cha vannang bhasati. Then eva massayang kaya samacharu tikoti parisuddho hote. That's it. The rest are normal notes. Let's go back now. Now, before this, because there are newcomers today, may I ask you what we learned at the beginning, the background story? What happened actually? What happened in the story here? Can somebody share with all of us? Buddha was traveling, right? At one time, the Buddha was traveling in the land of Kosalans together with a large group of monks, and the Buddha came to a place called, what do you call? What's the place that it came? Veḷudvāreyya. It was a village in the Kosala kingdom. And then what happened? Those people in that Veḷudvāreyya village, Brahmins, they came to see the Buddha, and they respected the Buddha by saying Itipiso Bhagava and all that. And then they also praise about the Buddha, about the Buddha's majesty, Buddha's good name, right? And then what happened after that? They ask a question. Gautama, these are our wishes, desires, and hopes. We wish to live at home with our children, to use sandalwood imported from Kasi, to wear garlands, fragrance, and makeup, and to accept gold and currency. And when our body breaks up, when we die, we wish to be reborn in a good place, a heaven. Given that we have such wishes, may the Buddha teach us the Dhamma so that we may achieve that path. And then this is how the Buddha was starting to talk about what he called Attupanayika Dhamma Pariyaya. Now the first part of this Attupanayika means, as Buddha says here, the Dhamma that is relevant for oneself. That means how to practice by using oneself as an example. When you practice, you have to make yourself as an example, as a center point. That is how you are going to practice. So this is the first one which the Buddha shared. So this is how we come down to this not killing part. Now we will look at the translation part. Ida gahapatayo arya savakoti. Ida gahapatayo arya savakoti patisanchikkati. Here, householders. Householder means gahapatayo. Householder means?
Bhante, this is plural, Bhante.
Yeah, grammatically plural. But who are the householders?
People like us who own houses.
If you own a house, then you are a householder, right? If you have a house by your name, then you are a householder, right? Not anybody who lives for rent. You must own the house, not the people who pay rent for the house. So, Gahapatayo. Gahapatini, female householder. Then you are Gahapatini, female householder. Gahapati, male householder. But anyway, it was used that way. So, now the Buddha teaches them that you householders, if you want to be reborn in a better place in the next life, are you all thinking that way? Do you all want to be reborn in a better place, or you don't concern about it? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes, you want to be born in a better place.
What is yes?
We
Wish
want
to
to
be
have
born
better
in a
place.
better place.
You all want to be reborn in a
Better
better
place.
place, right? Why we want to be reborn in a better place?
So we don't have suffering. Less
We don't
suffering.
have
Want to
the
suffer.
dukkha, right? The dukkha, right? So what could be a better place? Because in order for us to be reborn in a better place, we must first identify those places, right? At least to have an idea. What are the better places to be reborn according to Buddhism?
Heavenly realms. Heavenly
Human
realms.
Heavenly realm, human realm. Then where else?
To go to Brahma realm, you need to have jhanas. If we don't practice
Yes.
to attain jhanas, we can't reach Brahma realm. Of course, it would be better if we can go to Brahma realm. But then it is not so easy. By saying only you need to practice to reach the jhana. Accordingly, which jhana realm you have achieved and then attained, and then you can go to the plane that you have attained, you see, in your practice.
Okay, Brahma world, human world, then Deva world, right? Are there any other places where humans can be reborn? Beings can be reborn? There are many, right? Sometimes they are not good places, right?
Mm.
Now, yesterday, according to your culture, what gate was open? Huh?
Hell gate.
What gate was open?
Hell gates.
Hell
Hell
gate.
gate.
Now they started coming out, right?
7th
A
month.
month, they are outside, right? And then 7th month, right? But anyway, now whether people believe it or not, it's a cultural norm. People practice it, right? Right? So they are coming out. But according to Buddhism, they are
Is it
not. Yes.
same in Sri Lanka?
Yeah,
Also
that's what I'm saying. Sri Lanka, well, the Buddhist, we call hungry ghost or thirsty
Yeah.
ghost. You don't talk about thirsty ghost. You only talk about hungry ghost. Hungry ghost or thirsty ghost, any ghost. According to Buddhist culture, they are not, you don't have to open the gate for them. They are all the time outside. That's the difference. In Buddhist cultures or in Buddhism, Buddhist texts, hungry ghosts are always outside. You don't have to open anything. You can't open their gate as well. What you can do is you can give something to them and then to go somewhere, enjoy your life in. That's a good thing, right? We don't want them to suffer as well. So that is one place. So there are so many other places, but let's go back to our sutta because of the timing. It is, in my understanding, as far as the reading of the sutta, the greatest place to be reborn is human world.
Yes, right.
Why is it? You practice jhana, you go to a Brahma world. Then when you come back from there, you don't know whether you can be a human again.
Yes, correct.
Then you must become an anagami and then to be reborn in the Brahma. It's a very tough work, right? Not all Brahmas can do like that. So then when you spend a very, very long time in the Brahma world, when you come back here, there's no Buddhism, there's no Buddha,
Yeah.
and you don't know whether you can learn Dhamma as well at
Mm.
that point. So it's a, to our understanding, it's a very risky activity, risky plan, right?
Yeah.
Don't jeopardize your Dhamma journey, okay? If you
But
jeopardize,
Bante,
there's no comeback again,
yeah.
okay?
Best not to be reborn.
Yes, be reborn as a human being in a better place.
Oh, in
Yeah,
a better
this,
Human beings are also reborn in many places, in a
Ah,
better
yes,
in the better place.
where
Yes.
we can learn and also practice.
the Dhamma.
Now see, you can learn Dhamma, right? Even through internet,
Better place.
right? This way. So how lucky are you? You will be more lucky if you practice it. You will be the luckiest if you realize the Dhamma, the Nibbana, right? Sotapanna. That's how we look at it. So
Mm.
you get to do certain things. So try to think that it is better to be reborn as a human being. Now, Veḷudvāreyya people, the Brahmins, they told Buddha, what did they actually tell the Buddha? But they don't tell us about very, very deep Dhamma teachings, Nibbana and all that, because they were not ready to learn that actually. Of course, they will learn one day, but at that point, they are not ready to learn that, right? So then the Buddha understood, okay, your plan is to be reborn in a better place. Of course, human space, definitely. Or maybe perhaps Deva world, depending on what they expect. So then you must do certain things. Actually, the Veḷudvāreyya Sutta says, if you want to be reborn in a better place, including human realm, you must practice 8 things. Not 8 things, sorry. I think we had to go back to Sutta. It talks about, let's see, Panatipata, Adinadana, Kamesumicchāchāra, Musavada, Pisunavacha, Parusavacha, Sampappalapa. There are 7. Then, believe in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, 3. And then the last one, almost 11 things have to be perfected, in that. So 11 things. So now we are learning that the Buddha asked these Veḷudvāreyya Brahmi that you have to master, you have to enhance, fulfill the first precept in 3 ways if you want to be reborn in a better place. Okay, but let's see how the Buddha is trying to make the approach to that. Okay. Now, Buddha teaches those people that you must be Arya Sāvaku. Arya Sāvaku means noble disciple. That means Buddha prefers to call his followers as Arya Sāvaku. You have to be noble disciples. When you practice a Dhamma, you will become a noble disciple. And as a noble disciple, as your plan is to be reborn in a better place, you have to patisañcikkati, reflect in this way. Let's see. Okay. Aham kosmi jīvitukāmo, amritukāmo, sukakāmo, dukkha patikūlo. Aham, I, kosmi, indeed, jīvitukāmo, would like to live, amritukāmo, don't like to die, sukakāmo, would like to enjoy happiness, dukkha patikulo means hate or disgust, dukkha. Are we like that? Are we all trying to live at least one more day if we can? Yes.
Yes.
We want to live at least one day, right? And then at the same time, the Buddha uses these words, jīvita kāmo, like to live, not like to die, like to be happy, and then what you call averse, discuss the dukkha. Then second, let me see. What's the second part? 2.3. Yoko mang jivitu kamang amaritu kamang sukha kamang dukkha patikkulang jivitavoropeya nametassa assapiyang manapa. So if that is the truth, if someone is going to kill me, to destroy my life, jivitang voropeya na etang assapiyang manapang. I don't like that idea, right? If someone is going to do that, then that is not something I like, right? And then ahancheva, even myself, kopana purang parang jivitu kamang amaritu kamang sukha kamang dukkha patikkulam. Life of another person who is willing to live, not like to die, willing to be happy, discuss the dukkha. If I also go and kill their life, parassapitang assa appyang amanapa. That is not what other people like if I do that. Very interesting, right? This is how the Buddha thinks. If I don't like to die, if I like to live longer, if I like to be happy, if I discuss dukkha, in the same way, if that is the truth, then I don't like to be killed by someone because I like my life, right? Then in the same way, I also have to understand that other people also like living longer and then not dying earlier and expecting happiness all the time and then discussing dukkha, right? This is the thinking how Buddha is asking us to have. And then Yoko myayang dhammo appyo amanapo parassa peso dhammo appyo amanapo. Whatever is unpleasant and disagreeable to me is likewise unpleasant and disagreeable to another. Right? But there are certain exceptions. Now think about, there is a couple who are worried about their life. They take their life. Right? How do we understand that situation? That is not the normal situation. A person who has a good mind should never do that. Right? So when people lose their mind, they cannot practice this teaching. They go the opposite. Right? There are so many things we can talk about. That is one example. Exception, like that we cannot compare to this because the mind of the both are very different. Something else, think about the recent shooting in Thailand. The 14 years teenager stole the grandfather's gun, pistol or whatever the gun. And then he had a very much anger, hatred towards teachers. He got a lower grade. He went to the school. He killed 6 teachers on the spot in the school and he shot himself. So if I don't like to live, other people also should not like to live. Then opposite of this, right? So just because you are unhappy about your life, it doesn't mean you have to create suffering for dukkha for other people. But that thinking, the relationship suicide and the school shooting are not this thinking. That kind of wrong thinking arises when people are not in the right mind. Now think about 2 days ago in America, one very unwise kid searched ChatGPT about killing of family. Just 2 days ago in Boston. And he killed his brother, mother, and he ran away with his car. That's why when we even use technology, we have to be very careful. We should not depend on technology. Only we use it as a tool. Nowadays, many people, when there is something, they go to ChatGPT to find the answer. Don't do that. Then where is your thinking? Right? use it as an additional source, not the main thinking, not the main decision maker. You'll be stuck. Our young people are always stuck, they take a photo and they check, But I'm telling you, you should never do that, because you have been living nicely at a time where you had no access to internet, right? Perhaps at least 30, 40 years before, right? And you were good, nothing happened to you. You are still good. So let's go that way. Let's use the internet, AI apps and anything, but don't use it as the only way to solve a problem. Now we will discuss that a little bit more later, but I'm telling you, this thinking is the proper thinking, what the Buddha is saying. But when this thinking can only arise when you have a good mind. A good mind, you are in the right mind. But when you are not in the right mind, you will not respect this theory. Say, if I want suffering, I want to cause suffering to other people. Okay, so having understood that right mind is the way how we think, that what I don't like should be the same thing that other people also don't like. And then, Yoko Myayang Dhammo Appiyo Amanapo. Since this is unpleasant and disagreeable to me, I make a question, I self-question. I am becoming self-critical. Katahang parangtena sampa sangyo jayanti. How could I hurt? How could I torture, bully, that same thing upon another? So that means when I understand killing other beings, right? Especially in this case, if everybody likes living, so we also should respect their life, right? Whatever the other reason over there, we have to keep that in mind. That's a very interesting way to understand the preciousness of everybody's life. And then, so this is what we are supposed to do, the most important part of today's section. So therefore, iti patisankhaya, having reflected this way, may I ask you whether we found this word earlier, patisankhaya? Patisankhaya, did you find this word earlier in our previous studies? Patisankhaya? We did find, right? Where did we find? Ambalattika Rahulvāda Sutta. Wise reflection. So we have to do the wise reflection over and over. And then Attanaca Panati Patu Pativiratu Hoti. This is number 1. That means Attana means oneself. Pativiratu Hoti. Panatipata we understand, killing, right? Pativiratu means. Now I would like to discuss with you something very interesting. In English, when we talk about the verbs like avoid, refrain, and abstain, they have different connotations. When we avoid, we simply avoid. Sometimes you can avoid the good things also, right? People avoid good things. People may avoid bad things. Avoidance is a very common term. Then what about refraining? Refraining means you are in the midst of a pressurized situation. You hold something, right? You are in a pressurized moment. You hold a certain emotion or something like a behavior because you know something going to happen bad. So you hold it. You try to withdraw yourself. This is refraining. Abstaining, consciously stopping the certain unnecessary things to happen. This is pativiratu. Oh, Veramani is that, right? So Veramani means that you are consciously, you are deliberately choosing not to do it. Not that you are doing and stopping it. That means when you practice 5 precepts, What are you supposed to do? Not that you are doing and trying to stop it. That means refraining.
Refrain.
That is refraining. You have to choose not to do it. Then that is called Veramani or Pativirato. That means, let's say you have a chance of lying to someone. Early, you are not lying. Not, halfway of lying, you think, okay, I should not lie. That is refraining. You are not very good. Because you are doing it and trying to stop it halfway. What you should do earlier of the lying you out, this is going to be a line. I have to deliberately choose not to continue this path because it will take me to lying at a certain point. Right? At least you tell people, hey, don't ask me more questions. I will tell lies. Right? Right. If you ask me more, I will lie to you, right? Because you know that you're gonna lie. Earlier, you find it out, you stop it. That's called abstaining. So, pativirato. Now you are supposed to pativirato. Your 5 precept definitely pativirato. That means you choose not to do that particular activity. This is the first thing. Same like 5 precept thing. And here you understand. Attanacha panati patapa. He or she himself abstain from taking life. That's number 1. Then number 2. What is number 2? Parancha, other people. Panati pataya veramaniya samadapeti. Samadapeti means you cause other people also to abstain from killing. Cause means you create situations, conditions, or maybe you create a space. You help them, you encourage them, you motivate them not to kill as well. What do you think? Is that one very easy for you? It can be challenging, but we have to do it in a better way, right? So that's the second one we have to do. Then the third one, this one. Panatipata veramaniya cha vannang bhasati. Panatipata, abstinence of killing. You are going to vannam means praise or talk good about it. You talk good about abstaining life, abstaining from taking life. That means you have to talk or praise about not killing, right? So these are the 3 things you have to do. I think we will learn them a bit more later. Yeah. Last section. Eva massaya kaya samacharo tikoti parisuddho hoti. In this way, eva massaya kaya samacharo. Kaya samacharo means bodily conduct. Samacharo. Tikoti parisuddho. Tikoti parisuddho. Parisuddho means purified. Tikoti means 3 respects. That means in order for our bodily conduct to be pure, one of the things we have to do is to practice Panatipata Veramani in how many ways? 3 ways.
3 ways.
I don't kill and I cause other people not to kill. That I motivate, I encourage them not to kill. And I have to praise about not killing. I have to talk good about not killing. I have to promote the non-killing concept, not killing concept. Okay, let's take some of the examples depending on the timing. I think that will be a very interesting part. Okay. So I have given 10, I think almost 10 or couple of, or maybe not 10, maybe 5 examples of how to personally abstain from killing in modern world. Avoid harming animals unnecessarily. Okay. within brackets you can see, release insects instead of killing them. Use human methods to deal with pests, such as, what are the human methods? Catch and release, use a glass and paper, seal entry points, use screens and nets, remove food and water sources, use deterrents. In case thing has going to be very much difficult, then you are going to follow IPM system, integrated pest management, which is not always using lethal chemicals, non-chemicals, and perhaps they are using non-chemical and harmless ways to chase them away, if possible. I mean, that is our way. I know there could be very difficult situations too. Let's take a look about this catch and release. Okay. All right. I think this is very simple to all of us. I would like to pinpoint this. Seal entry points, close gaps, cracks, and holes through which insects enter the house. What do you think about that? Are you doing that? Are you trying to seal those places? Sometimes even snakes also can come through these holes, right? Especially in countries like Australia. So it's better to close them, because you let the animal come and then you are in a struggle, you know. You don't know what you will do. So this also includes mosquitoes as well, right? Sometimes we don't cover the places properly, windows and doors, and they come in, right? And that also needs some discipline in the house. Let's say there's someone in the house who never closes the doors properly. Could there be a problem to this? That could be, right? That person always goes out by opening the door, windows. So all the animals come inside the house. And then as someone who is going to clean the house, you will have a trouble. On one side, you are a Buddhist. On one side, you have to clean the house. How to do it, right? And perhaps this methodology, what is it? See. Yeah. So I think it's very clear, right? Now we were not talking about the perhaps more substantial versions of killing, right? Human beings, right? Definitely, they are really bad. If we are really concerned about these insects, animals, then it might be too bad to even think about such things. Because long time ago, in Sri Lanka, there was a debate. What is more akusala? Is it to kill a mosquito or kill an elephant? You know, that's a very unwise question, right? Right? The Buddhism does not talk about killing from the size of the animal, right? Buddhism is talking about the killing thoughts, right? So then it's very important to avoid all types of killings, which includes animals and then other beings. This also includes some other things. Let's see, I think there are other ways that we are discussing here. Protect life in everyday situations. This is very important. I want to highlight here because you have a role. I think a bigger role than the first one. Drive carefully. Don't drink and drive. Drink also has drugs as well. Huh? These times there are so many accidents happening, right? Sometimes people drive under the influence of intoxications. Sometimes people never know that they get a heart attack all of a sudden, and then they crash into another cars and they die as well, right? So I think it's very important for all of you to drive mindfully, right? Because there are times people drive by not really considering what's happening on the road. right? So slow down in areas with pedestrians and animals as well, right? But recently in Sri Lanka, there was a very, a terrible incident. There was one man who was driving on a highway. All of a sudden, he saw a snake was crossing the highway. And he started stopping that car, his car. Then what happened? It was a highway. I think cars are coming around 100 and 110 speed. 3 or 4 cars crashed onto his car, right? So many people behind him, they were severely injured. I don't know whether some people died as well. That's why sometimes you have to think that what is to be done on a road, right? You have to protect many people because many are driving behind you as well, right? So if we can, we will protect, but if we cannot, what to do? Because we have to look at it in a bigger context. Third thing that I suggest when you are not killing as a person, do not participate in violence. Don't fight, threaten someone, carry out revenge, use violence to settle an argument. This is also part of this first precept. You don't create, don't escalate, anything like that, because we never know where we're going to end up, right? That's a problem. That's why it's very important to de-escalate, find better ways to solve our conflicts. And then reject suicide and self-harm as solutions. When overwhelmed by problems, talk to a trusted person like a Kalyana Mitra, counselor, teacher, spiritual friend, instead of harming yourself. Suicide, self-harm. Why some people, they think that they need to self-harm when they are overwhelmed with their problems? They think that they cannot share the problems with other people, right? It's very important that we have a very good communication system with our other people. Sometimes we hold our problems to us. We don't share with the right people. Then when the problems are too, manifesting in our life, especially in those people's life, they don't know how to release that pressure and they think now it's better to die. The Buddhism says, no, you have to create your Kalyanamita friendship. You have to seek their advice. You have to learn something that you cannot understand in your own way. Then what will happen? Will the Kalyanamita suggest you to do something wrong? No, right? They will guide you. They will give their own thoughts, right? So remember during the Buddha's time, when some monks failed in their meditation, some monks, they committed suicide, right? When you are too much thinking about your meditation, not getting successful, sometimes you can be frustrated. And those monks, they became monks only to attain Nibbana. When they failed a couple of times, what happened? They heard that there is someone during the Buddha time, he will kill the people on demand. So all those monks went there, told him, we are very frustrated about life, about meditation, you kill us. And then he killed many monks. And then the Buddha made a Vinaya rule, you cannot, not even you kill yourself, you cannot ask someone to kill yourself. Now this really contradicts with the modern euthanasia idea, honor killing, mercy killing idea, right? You can't even consent a doctor to kill yourself just because you are only looking at the pain. You are not looking at the karma side, right? The Buddha said you can't even ask someone whether it is approved by law to kill yourself, right? So that's why it's very important that you talk to someone, good Kalyana Mitta. Don't try to take all your problems to yourself. And be mindful of what you consume and support. Reduce support for activities involving unnecessary cruelty to animals, choose more compassionate alternatives when possible. Are you really thoughtful about buying products? Are you concerned about this activity, this mindset when you're buying products? Especially in today's world, some people are very concerned about whether the cosmetic thing that they're going to buy was tested on animals or not, right? They want to be very compassionate to the animals, right? I think it's a good idea, We have to promote that idea because there may be other views, opposing views to this idea. Actually, when I gave an assignment to my students last year, some of the students written that when an animal naturally died, and then animal skin can be used for certain things, like making a jacket or whatever. They were looking at that way. But in Buddhism, it's not even good to think about that idea. But if the animal is already dead, that's a different situation. But we are not even trying to impose that kind of an idea. It's better to be careful. And the last one is control anger before it becomes harmful action. Pause, walk away, breathe, meditate before responding to someone who has made you angry. I think a lot of problems in many people's lives happen when they cannot control their anger. Anger can come to all of us depending on our practice. But what if you cannot control your anger? If you cannot control your anger, where you are heading, you don't know what you are doing, right? So that's why it's very important to know our anger. At least when I'm getting angry, I should know I'm angry now. Once I know I'm angry, what will happen? It will help me to reduce anger, right? That's a very important. So these maneuvers, these steps can help us to practice the first one, which we always do. I personally abstain from killing. Now, when we go through the second part, that means encouraging others to abstain from killing. That has some other roles for us to do. Teach children to respect life. Teach them not to kill insects for fun and to handle animals gently. This is very important, right? Especially when we teach our Dhamma school kids, even your own children, you have to give that idea. Not that you give the game computer, right? Many parents, they buy the games. Most of those games are having some killing parts of other, not even animals, but also beings, right? So you are trying to teach your kids, right? You are trying to perhaps motivate your other people to save. And then discourage bullying and physical violence. Tell friends that hitting, threatening, humiliating someone is not acceptable way to solve problems, right? I think this is something happening in many places sometime, right? Without our notice. Bullying other people when they are a little bit junior to certain other people, right? Because sometimes superiors think that they want to talk over juniors, right? Because just because they joined recently the office, right? So we always have to check how is the panatipata intentions arise in the modern society, in our life. One very, very crucial thing is that bullying part. Bullying can happen anywhere, not even in the workplace, school, universities, everywhere. Sometimes bullying happen even in the family, right? Right? When the siblings laugh at the other siblings, when family people laugh at the other family beings, right? That's why we have to create a very respectful situation in our family in those places. It is a part of Panatipata Veramani. In encouraging, motivate everybody to respect everyone. And then Promote non-violent conflict resolution. Encourage two people who are fighting to talk, listen to each other, seek mediation rather than retaliate. Do you sometimes find your friends fight each other over certain things at work, maybe anywhere else? So how are you mediating in a way that that fight is to stop, or are you trying to just, ignite or maybe provoke those fights? How do you engage when you have a chance to learn about those things? Normally, some people, when they are in an argument, fight, they like other people to provoke them more and more. Yeah, see, you understand my problem. You should support me. You should take my side. Why are you talking the mediation? Those people might say, don't tell me how to mediate. I don't want to mediate. I don't want to de-escalate. I want to fight. Right? Only when you become a part of their fight, they are very happy. Right? But you think, what is a better way to mediate here? Maybe not exactly saying what you are doing is wrong, but telling in a way, what you are getting out of this fight. You are not winning this fight. And the person also not winning this fight. You both are losing actually. You are wasting your time, losing your mental, emotional energy. I tell you, find a better way to solve the problem. Because when people are getting to a fight, what they are losing, forgetting after some time is the real problem. And they are more focusing on the reactions that came from the both sides. Right? Real problem is a very small thing, right? But it was escalated. So if you are the third person, if you can interfere in a nice way without having some safety issues for you, you are going to mediate that, right? Do we have a lot of stories about the Buddha like that? Think about what happened in Kosambi, right? In the temple called Goshitarama. Two monks started fighting, not physically, with their words. What was the fight? Should we leave water in the water bucket in the toilet or not? Some monks said, we have to leave water in the water bucket in the toilet. Some other monks said, no, the person who is going to the toilet have to draw water from somewhere, go to the washroom, come back. And the Buddha said, now they were trying to argue. Actually, you know who are these groups? Dhammadhara monks, Vinayadhara monks. Monks who like Vinaya more, monks who like Dhamma more. The Buddha said, this is a very trivial thing. You don't even talk about this. Sometimes there are problems. We don't have to talk. If we talk about the problems, it will become a big problem. Right? Then Buddha said, don't argue. As Sangha members, you have to talk to each other nicely. You have to be always peaceful. But they didn't listen to the Buddha. So what did the Buddha do?
Left.
He left the temple. If you cannot mediate, what else could you do? You just leave the place. Right? Now, in your daily life, when there is an argument with you, sometimes if you leave the house for a while, you feel happiness, right? You go for a walk. Right? If you stay in the house, you argue again. You don't know where you're going to get ended up in that argument. But when you go out, you see more than this particular argument, so many things to enjoy, nature, people, right? And my problem is a small problem, right? So I need a better mind to discuss this thing, right? So Buddha also tried to teach, but they didn't want to follow. He left. Then what happened? Devotees stopped giving dana to the temple, right? So what happened? When they didn't have dana, they did not want to argue because no food, right? Only when they have food, they are arguing. Devotees said, without the Buddha, we don't give you dana. We have to bring him from wherever he went. Then when they found out, Buddha went to the Parileya forest one elephant called Parileya was taking care of the Buddha, giving him fruits and everything. It is said after the Vassa, this happened during the Vassa. So Buddha could not stay in that temple also. Then when the Buddha was approached by the group said, please come back to the temple. Right? Without you, we cannot, And then when the Buddha came from the forest, Parileya elephant died of a heart attack. He didn't like Buddha is going back to the temple. It is said he became a deva at that moment. In the same time, being able to take care of the Buddha. Not even the Parileya elephant supported Buddha. There was a monkey who brought certain honeycomb to the Buddha. Only that means, that in today's world, if you go to a temple like Vassa time, so many devotees are taking care of the monks. But Buddha had only two people, one monkey, one elephant. Very interesting, right? Only one monkey, one elephant took care of the Buddha. Because how to stay in the temple? They are arguing morning to evening about toilet problem, water problem in the toilet, right? So that's why sometimes we have to know how to mediate with regard to certain issues. And then this one, support someone's experience in suicidal thoughts. Listen compassionately, stay connected, and help the person seek professional or trusted support. Now think about someone is telling you, I don't like this life, I have nothing, I don't have people, nobody supports me, nobody cares me. Then how do you support that person? May I know? Can that kind of a person come to you anytime in your life? Maybe, right? So what would you do? You understand the person is very frustrated about life. What about the Dhamma? The person is not ready to learn Dhamma. There's a huge frustration going in her or his life. As a Buddhist, what are you supposed to do? You first try to make a conversation with that person, if possible to convince. If not, what can you do? You can direct the person into a counseling service, right? It's good. You can say it's not that you are a mentally sick person, but I think I cannot explain what you need at this time of your life. A counselor can help you much better than me. So I can, right? I can direct you to a service like that, right? That is a good way to do it. At least the person will understand what is happening in his or her life. But if you are not concerned about their life, you don't want to talk to them, you don't like to listen to those people. That's why it's very important to listen to other stories. Now you think about a lot of problems in this world happen when those stressed out people cannot share their story. Now think about that Thai teenager. He had a big problem. One thing is he was bullied a little bit and he could not share his frustration about the lower grade with anybody. This was haunting in his life all the time. But if he had shared this with someone, you think that every student is getting all the good grades all the time? No. There are many who are not getting good grades. Some can understand, some cannot. So they try to have the wrong way. If that student could have had shared the story with someone, a good friend, Kalyana Mitta, maybe if the school had a good service to connect with these students, I think the student will take the lower grade as a motivation to do well, do better in the next examination. In the same way, everybody who is going through a mental crisis should have an opportunity to connect to a service. Only when that person can share the story and you listen to this, don't talk anything, just listen to the story. That person is very happy. Sometimes even people come to us, they want to talk a lot, we don't have time, right? Listen to all these stories. But at least you give them time and they discuss. They try to say, you listen to them. Then they know my story is, and I am heard now. I am hurt by monk or whoever, they are happy. I think encouraging not killing, it has a part that you listen to them. So they are not going to do any harmful things to themselves and to others. And then another one. Lead by example. Remain calm during an argument instead of shouting, threatening, or becoming physically aggressive. Or I would add something else, becoming passively aggressive. Think about, you are a mother. You are a father in your house. You have children, right? I think some of you have even grandkids too. Now, when something is not happening nicely, right? And you also have to go through that moment, right? So when something is not happening nicely, there are so many people in your household watching how you behave, right? So when the grandkids, even your children, even your loved one are to see that you are really messing up in your life, especially with regard to a small argument, small thing, and you can't be a role model at that point. Just like the teacher we hired for the Dhamma school law. I think I shared the story, right? I shared the story law. Maybe I will share again. When I was in Canada, we needed a Dhamma teacher for the advanced class. And we were looking for a teacher, right? We cannot simply recruit someone because there are some grade 12 students who are almost going to university. They are tough students. They ask questions, they ask why, so so the teacher can become overwhelmed, not like a normal teacher can answer their questions. So we were looking for a teacher and we found someone who had 2 PhD, double PhD. And one PhD is about psychiatric stuff from Germany, and the other PhD is from Canada. It's about, I think, geography or something. So anyway, and I was the principal at that time, a long time ago, 15 years ago. Anyway, now we started teaching and he made his own syllabus. And what he has been teaching was anger management. Okay. He was teaching anger management. So the thing was that I think even after 4-5 months, he's been teaching anger management. Perhaps I think he has some different ways to teach it. And one day when he was coming to Dhamma school, I heard the story from students. Some of the students, they were kind of making fun of him, anger management, right? When he's coming to the classroom, I think someone didn't know he's coming to the classroom and he overheard about it, right? And he thought that now students don't like this anger management he's teaching because now it's only 4.5 plus months. So what happened on that day, at that time, he was really mad about everybody. He blamed everyone. He was very angry. Is this how you're going to respect a teacher? I've been teaching you and all that, and you laugh at me today. And I don't know what he said other than that. He didn't do the class. He left the Dhamma school. And after Dhamma school that day, around 4 p.m., I was informed by him, this thing happened and I really don't like what happened. Then I had to ask from some of the students what happened. So one student told me, we acknowledge what we did. It's not correct to laugh at a teacher who has been teaching us, but is it okay for him to also be angry because he's been teaching anger management for 5 months now? They were questioning me, right? You are teaching anger management, but you don't show anger management by example, right? You didn't become a role model. I think this same story can be used here to all of us, with whether we are role models of what we are doing, what we are showing to, especially our loved ones and to other people, even whatever the things happening. So these are the things that you can do to encourage others to abstain from killing things in their life. Final part, I praise and promote the value of non-killing. Right? Vannam bhasate. Speak positively about compassion. Protecting life is more valuable than winning an argument through violence. Are we really thinking about this? Sometimes we are challenged by other people, right? In whatever the way, I'm talking normal people, the way how they live, the people whom they are living with. Sometimes you have to give the win for those people. Don't try to think that I have to win that conversation. I have to win that argument. It's not necessary, right? So you are trying to promote compassion. May I know what is compassion? There's another word here, empathy. Empathy and compassion. Is it the same word or are there different meanings?
Different.
Yeah, what is empathy then?
Empathy, sympathize,
yourself in the position of that. That's
put yourself
empathize.
in shoe of the other person.
Empathy is not sympathy. Sympathy is another one. You
So put
sympathize
yourself-
Put
anybody's
yourself
action.
in the
Empathy
other
means
yourself
person's
in their
shoe.
position.
you putting yourself in their shoes.
Yeah.
In their shoes. What if this actually is this same idea, Attupanayaka idea, Veḷudvāreyya Sutta idea, you putting yourself in there. What if I go through that pain? Now, when we learn about Patachara, Kisa Gautami, they are tragedies. What if I were to be like Patachara? All my loved ones die in a day or two. Do I even know I get rest? Right? My whole life fell down, right? And I also fell over at that point. I don't know what I'm doing at that point. So this way, we are trying to understand the pain of other people. It is also a way to abstain from killing. And compassion means when you empathize, you understand that there's a need. Maybe I can go support them financially or maybe material-wise, spiritual-wise. The larger, broader version of empathy is called compassion. Sympathy can be that you sympathize everything. Like sometimes people sympathize bad things too. So empathy and compassion. So try to be empathetic and compassionate. You try to promote empathy and compassion. In today's world, there are so many things happen, right? So at that point, you try to be empathetic and compassionate. That is one of the ways of promoting Panatipata Veramani. Second, share stories that inspire respect for life. Share a Buddhist story about compassion, such as the Buddha protecting living beings. Tell me one very good story. Remember, there was a story with regard to our Gautama Buddha. One day he was walking, he saw some young children, 5 to 6 children were trying to hit a very long snake with a stick, right? And the Buddha asked, what if the snake is going to hit all of you with this one? Or maybe anybody else, would you like that? They said, no. Then drop the stick, let that snake go somewhere, And they dropped this stick. I think the same idea here in Veḷudvāreyya, right? When we are unhappy, whatever the things we do are not really monitored enough. That's why we do harm to other people. When we put us in their shoes, we know we should never do that, right? That is one very interesting compassionate story, especially with our children. What are the other compassionate stories we learn from the Buddha's life? Any other story?
Buddha lie down, use his body to lie down on the muddy path so that the pankara can be
That's a
like a bridge.
bodhisattva before he
Yeah.
became the Buddha, right?
Parami.
Yeah. That was during the Dipankara Buddha's time as a Sumedha Tapasa. That was before he became a Buddha. I mean, I'm asking any other stories where he became very compassionate to, remember Rajjumala, a lady, Rajjumala. I think maybe you may have not heard about her story. Rajjumala. Okay.
Chula Pantaka also. Bante.
Yeah, give me a second.
Raju.
How about Dante the swan when he was not yet the Buddha? To save the swan from the Devadatta.
Yeah, there's a small issue in the chat. Maybe I can just tell you. Rajumala, Rajjumala. Rajumala was a lady who was very frustrated about her life. She was trying to take her life using a rope, and Buddha mediated. Buddha said, "Why are you going to kill yourself?" Then she said, "My lady in the house, I'm the maid, and she tortures me. She bullies me. I can't take it anymore." Then the Buddha said, "Your life is very important. Why are you going to killing yourself?" And then she listened to the Buddha. He was very compassionate, right? Did the Buddha think, this is your karma, I should not interfere, right? No, right? And what about Sopaka? The boy Sopaka, small boy. I think his stepfather was very unhappy about him. Then he brought him to a cemetery, and then he chained him near a burning body. He was almost going to be dead, and the Buddha came and helped him. He became a Samanera. Later, he attained Nibbana. He was a very compassionate person. If you look at his stories, even Ambapali, who is Ambapali?
Courtesan.
Yeah, one of the courtesans, sex workers. I could say the most paid prostitute, or maybe sex workers during the Buddha's time. She came to see the Buddha, and she said, "Bhante, I want to offer my mango grove to you." Did the Buddha say, you earn money in wrong ways, I cannot accept? Did he say like that?
No.
He didn't say like that. Because he understood Ambapali has opportunity to become an arahant. He accepted that. But Buddha always teaches other people, don't make money through wrong ways. Try not to do it. But just because somebody messed up in his or her life, there is no such thing. Buddha never accepted that person. Buddha accepts everybody. That's why even Venerable Devadatta was very sick. He was vomiting the blood last moments. And then he said, "I want to see the Buddha." Then his fellow monk said, "No, you cannot go there because you brought us from the Buddha. How come now you go back to the Buddha?" They asked question from him. Then he said, "I am very sick now. I cannot run like this. I'm going to die. I want to see the Buddha. I want to apologize to him." Then he said something very interesting to his fellow monks, his sect. He said, "The Buddha has same metta towards Angulimala, Dhanapala elephant, his son Rahula, and to me. He still loves me, so I want to go see him." And the Buddha was alerted that he's coming to see him. And Buddha said he cannot make it to Jetavanaram. He will die before Jetavanaram due to his akusala karma. But he was very compassionate. He didn't say he can't come here. That means he accepted even his enemies at the end. Right? He accepted. He never put them down. Now, Venerable Devadatta was killing him, right? Trying to kill him many times. But did the Buddha ask him to go out of his temple? Did he ask him to get out of his temple? He never asked. If you want to go out, you go out. But I am not going to see that. Whatever the bad karma you create, you will go through that. But I'm a good teacher. That's how Buddha became very... So let us think about how to spread this kind of compassion. We cannot be Buddha, of course, but we know that we have to do something similar to the Buddha. And every morning, every evening, Buddha is watching somebody. For what? He wants to help out someone. Today morning, I wake up. Who am I going to help today? Evening, just before he's giving Dhamma talks, he's thinking, who am I going to help today? A lot of compassion, right? Try to support. So this kind of thinking is what you want to promote, non-killing. Promote peaceful solutions to social problems. Encourage dialogue and reconciliation instead of revenge or violence. You know, a long time ago when we talk about patriotism, right? National interest, right? Long time ago we listened to only our radios, right? Why did we only listen to our radio? We only heard our local national radio. But now when you go to internet, you hear the news of every country. Now, a citizen of one country is not only a citizen of one country. We are all global citizens, right? At that time, we watch only our local news. Sometimes good news, they are highly censored. But now we see all the news of every country. Sometimes somebody now eating in one country, having breakfast in one country, having lunch in another country, and sleep in another country. Right? It didn't happen before. I mean, only when you were very rich, it could have happened, but it was not normal to us. So that means when things happen in the world, we have to look at them a little broader. So we are going to minimize problems. That way we can promote harmony. Use social media very constructively, post messages about compassion, kindness, prevention of these, animal protection, and peaceful conflict resolution. Praise people who protect life. Publicly appreciate doctors, nurses, rescuers, caregivers, animal rescuers, and people who save life, because they are role models. And create a culture where killing is not glorified. Now think about today. Yes, there are a bunch of wars happening everywhere, right? West to east, north to south, so many wars, right? So as Buddhists, what is our thought about this war? Can these people solve the problems without killing each other? Is it possible? You think about, in a recent war, some people, they have spent almost more than billions of dollars for the war, right? What if this much money were to be spent on human development, other development, right? Maybe for poverty problems, right? We should have that kind of attitude when we talk about these contemporary modern issues, right? Discourage celebrating violent acts, joking about killing, treating violence as entertainment or a sign of that. All right, so then this way we are promoting non-killing. And here, number 2, encourage others, motivate others not to kill or abstain from killing. And first one, we avoid personal killing. So this way, today we learn the first thing we have to do to be reborn in a better place, which the Buddha told Veḷudvāreyya people, that is not killing, but not killing must be done in 3 ways: personally abstaining, encouraging others to abstain, and promote praise about none. Then you are really practicing what you call Pāṇātiපාṭā Veramana. All right. So now we will take a couple of minutes for any questions you got. If you have any question, please raise the virtual hand and then I can answer.
Breakdown.
Yes.
Bante,
All right. Yes.
can I ask a question?
Yes, Gan, and then something. Yes, Gan, please go ahead.
Yeah. Regarding the threefold purification of non-killing, of not only abstaining killing, but also to discourage others and also to promote good behavior, right? Can it be applied to other precepts as well, like the non-stealing?
Yeah. We yet to do that part. Today we do the first one only. It will be applying. Yes.
Okay.
Today
Because
we do only the Pāṇātiපාṭā, we're not killing part only. So it will
so
apply to others also.
so the 3 can be applied to the other 4 precepts.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
But the Buddha is telling that while it is applicable to all the other precepts, Buddha is picking up certain precepts to, how to say, to make this teaching, threefold purification, more relevant. He's only picking up panatipata, not killing, adinadana, not stealing, kamisumichachara, not sexually misbehaving. And then he's taking 4 verbal abusing. That means not lying, not talking behind the back, not hurting with speech, and not idle chatting. So he's bringing for 3 actions and 4 speeches. But in our normal life, yes, we do need to apply to all the precepts. And
Oh,
yeah, and then Santindra, please.
sorry,
Bhante,
Bhante,
Yes, yes, Dad.
I have another question. Maybe
Okay.
I do a quick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we hear so many stories of people becoming a Sotapanna in the olden times, just like the Raju Mala who wanted to commit suicide, then the Buddha preached the Four Noble Truths and she suddenly become a stream enterer. I
Mhm.
don't know why is it so much easier like in the olden times
You know
for
why it was so
people.
much easier? Because they happened to see the Buddha. They were happened to be reborn during the Buddha time, and we are not now. So that's
Okay.
short
End of
answer.
story.
Yes.
End of story, yes,
When
yes.
the right teacher arose, the great master arose, then what else? What else then? Nothing else. That's why it was made possible, not the physical part itself. Okay, Santindra, please.
Bhante, this is based on my personal experience. Bhante mentioned somewhere there that people are need to be protected, the doctors, the medical doctors.
Deva.
But my question is medical doctors. Doctors. Okay. I'm not referring to any medical profession or what. You see, some doctors, they really too much on money-making motive rather than servicing people. And how about the people are like overcharging and they promise the charges in standard rate, but when we got a bill, the charges are triple. So how to protect, we need to protect them rather than we need to dispute the charges.
I think you,
This is my
I think
personal
you,
question.
I think you shared the answer also. You say some doctors are overcharging and then they are making it as a money making. What about other good doctors? So can we make a choice?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, yes. Because you know every industry has evolved sometimes, perhaps oftentimes, to that commercialized version. That
Yeah.
includes even sometimes Buddhist temples too. Sometimes. Not
Yeah.
even that. It could be education, it could be university, it could be health, it could be
Yeah.
anything. There is a evolving section of making more money. Even for big pharma, right?
Yeah.
Think about supplements.
Yeah.
Now, how many supplements people are consuming every day?
Mm.
Sometimes they
True.
don't need to take supplements, that much
Yeah.
supplements,
Mm.
like palm a handful of supplements. I think if this is the situation, we are not the really powerful people to change these behaviors. As you said in your answer, your question, if it is possible to, I make a leeway there. If it is possible to find out, are you talking about GPs or specialists?
It's a specialist from my own experience. I was treated for some kind of medical issues, and then the bill come out is triple than what the doctor promised. Now I disputing, and then the hospital wanted to sue me.
Okay.
So now the conflict with me whether I should take it as a legal case or I have to pay back all the money whatever they charged me.
Okay. I cannot comment on that. What I can say is that I mean the choice, because it's
Yeah.
you have taken it to a legal level. I mean, what I can say is that yes, you are saying you were promised. Was that promise written promise or like a verbal promise?
Verbal promise. Yeah.
See, that's the thing, right? That's why we have to, especially when we go through these things. It's better to have it recorded in a way, at least to voice out in a nice way, you know. Now you have a challenge to prove it, that you promise at this rate, and then but you overcharge me, you know. But they may have their own reasons. But anyway, I'm not talking about now what you are going to do, how he did. Rather than I'm trying to see that if it is possible to look for a specialist, can you choose the specialist, or the GPs are only recommending the specialist? How does it go?
It's already done. The procedure is already done. You know, now
No, I
the
mean,
hospitals.
how is the selection of the specialist being done in your case? GP recommends, or you go after one specialist you think better?
I selected the
You
specialist because
selected.
he's the
I
one
see.
available.
Okay, so I can say perhaps next time, I mean, while you try to find a better way to solve this, better that you do a bit of research about the specialists before you go to that level. That is better. So then at least you can minimize. Maybe at least you get things done in a more written format, having some proof, right? So yeah, that is what I can think about. Yeah.
Thank you, Bhante.
All right. Any other questions? Yes, we will take maybe like another one question. Till you have a question, I'm going to look at something I got here. Let's see. Okay.
Given the choice, he should not try.
Yes, I will come to Chua, but before that, Gan, can you explain? Because my chat box has become very big. I don't know why. What happened? So
Oh.
can you say question?
I have a friend who is a vet who is having guilt almost daily on a daily basis where because he has to use the medication that he apply on the dogs that will kill the ticks, all the ticks, sorry, on the body of the dog. So he's like having a dilemma, like, should I change my job? But he has been doing that for like 20, 30 years. So
So you are saying your friend has a dog?
no, it's a veterinarian.
Veterinarian doctor. Okay, veterinary
Yeah.
doctor. Okay.
So he has to, when animals come with the ticks on the body,
Ticks or maggots, right? Okay.
yeah, so
And
he
then?
will have to remove or kill them on a daily basis. So he's like having regret.
Now my question is why these people don't understand when they want to become vets?
From the beginning.
That's the problem, right? Why they cannot understand when this is happening. Actually, one of our very Kalyanamitta devotee, she has been working for a lab for 20 years. Now she retired. Now she's not happy about her life. I said, why? Because I had to kill some insects as guinea pigs for our research. I said, that time you were looking at it from science, you were trying to rationalize, but now what happened to you? That means you had
Maybe she learns Dhamma after that, but before that didn't learn
No,
Dhamma.
they had some amount of Dhamma knowledge. But the thing is, they were thinking from a more scientific perspective that time. But now, no more scientific working happening. She's a retired person in the house, just listening to Dhamma talks and, taking care of the grandson and all that. Now, whatever she tried to conceive, now coming up, right? Okay, let me tell you, if he is a doctor, he has to play the doctor's role, right? It's not about this and that. But when you are a veterinary doctor, I don't know whether there are non-lethal ways to remove these animals, insects. I think if he wants to do it, it is up to him, right? There are some non-lethal ways, non-chemical ways to remove them. Then if we going to keep thinking about it, then you also cannot take any antibiotic. Can you be that person? Let's say you are having a Huh?
Bacteria is
Yes, you
bacteria
also
is
cannot take antibiotic. Then you will have to die. Can we
no
accept that? No, we cannot. That's why the Buddha said, when you practice anything like this, you have to be very reasonable. You have to be wise, not to kill, but there are certain things we have to do, right?
but
Now think,
Bante,
yes,
we cannot see bacteria. It's like so small, like it's like nano, very
yeah,
nano,
yeah,
very small.
but then what about non-human beings? Deva, Naga, Mahitika, Bhuta, ghosts, also we cannot see, right? Can
So
we kill them?
the difference between the elephant and the ants just now you mentioned, Bante.
No, there's
The,
no difference. That's according to them, they think there's a difference. The size doesn't matter, the intention matters. What I'm saying is that if we are going to be too extreme about treating our own body, a doctor to treat us, then we are going to be unwise. Then we also cannot take any medication, right? Let's say when you have flu, when you have a cough, you can never take medication as well. If you think, tonight I'm taking it to kill all the bacteria in my body. But what if you take the medication? No, I'm taking it. I'm not thinking that. Actually, that doctor can do something. Let me suggest, you can tell that doctor, don't think that I am killing these insects, maggots, or any ticks of these cats and dogs. I'm trying to help them to have a better life. He has to think like that. He should not think, oh, the maggots there and this one there. So when the doctor is treating patient, doctor has to make sure patient is having a comfortable life. That could be his way he can think about. If he's going to be too extreme about it, I don't think he can practice as a doctor as well.
means he has to think from the perspective of the dog, is it? Like
Yeah,
I'm
the patient part. Yes.
But
At
what
that
if
point.
like on his deathbed then all the killings
That
start
is
to
why he
appear?
has to practice mindfulness, Satipatthana. That's why the Buddha said, the way we look at our life can give us either happiness or guilty feeling. When you practice Satipatthana, you are limiting any source of your guilt. Now think about, even you give a dana, you can have a regret about dana, right? You go to the temple, you bring food, and then you see the only 2 monks in the temple. Supposed to have 8 monks. They have gone somewhere else. Now you will bring your Satipatthana mind, wise reflection. 2 monks or 3 monks or 1 monk, I go give my dana. I don't mind about how many monks. But the person who doesn't have a training of the mind immediately become unhappy. I bought the food and did that. So that's why the way you interpret what is happening, our sanya relates to what is going on. All right, I think we will take only very small question because we have already run the time. Yes, Troy, you have a question? Yes, who's there?
Thank you, Bante. I
Yes.
had a question, but your explanation in the last question, I think, more or less enlightens me. So I have withdrawn my hand, and I think it was a very interesting and thoughtful discussion about the vet and the antibiotics and stuff like that. Thank you very much, Bante.
Okay, I think I complimented that. All right, so then today we learn about not killing. Not killing must be practiced in 3 ways, not in 1 way. I try not to kill. I also have to help other people not to take life, not to kill other beings. And I also have to promote not killing in many ways. So this is what the Buddha said. So let us now transfer all the good karmas we'll be making today. May all the good karmas we'll be making today by learning about the first part of the what you call Tikotika Parisuddha, or practicing Panatipata Veramani, be transferred to all the departed ones who passed away in the name of all of us. May they be well and happy. May they attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idang me ñātinang hotu. Sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang me ñātinang hotu. Sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang me ñātinang hotu. Sukita Huntu Nyapayo, Medeva Naga Mahidika. Receive all these good karmas. May they be well and happy. May they protect and bless all of us for good health, quality of life, prosperity, safety, and happiness. Today's Sutta discussion has been greatly sponsored by Ti-Ratana Vihara Pradana. So may all these good karmas be upon all the management team over there, Sangha members and devotees. May all of them be protected and blessed by Devanaga Mahidika. May Devanaga Mahidika also finally attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Ittavata cha amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Ittavata cha amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Ittavata cha amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Akasattha cha bhummattha devanaga mahidvika punyantang anumoditva Chirang Rakhantu Sasanam Akasattha cha Bhummattha Devanaga Mahidvika Punyantang Anumoditva Chirang Rakhantu Desanam Akasattha cha Bhummattha Devanaga Mahidvika Punyantang Anumoditva Chirang Rakhantu Mang Parang Chirang Rakhantu Tvam Sada. Next is Dhammavish. Our Dhammavish is always to be surrounded with Kalyana Mittas. They are very important for us to practice Dhamma. Without Kalyana Mittas, it's very difficult for us to practice Dhamma progressively. May we always be surrounded with Kalyana Mitta. May we also become Kalyana Mittas to as many sentient beings as we meet in our sansaric life till we attain Nibbana. With this noble intention, let us make the wish. Imina punya kammena mami bala samagamo satang samagamo tu yava nibbana patya. Finally, may all the good karmas we will be making today in our TRV Friday Sutta Discussion Day 185 be supportive and helpful for all of us to attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Abhivadana Sīlissa Niccang Vaddha Pachāino Chattaro Dhamma Vaddhanti Ayuvanno Sukhang Balang Ayurarogya Sampatti Sagga Sampatti Mevacha Ato Nibbana Sampatti Iminate Samicchatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With those blessings, wishing you a pleasant good night. Till we see again another Friday. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Bante.
Bante, sadhu, sadhu,
Good night, Bante. Thank you,
sadhu.
Bante.
Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Bante.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank
Sadhu,
you.
Bante.
Good night.
Sadhu, good night, Bante.
Thank you, Bante. Good night. Thank you, everyone.
Good night, Bante.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Sister Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.